This week's parsha is Parshas Nitzavim. And just an interesting thing about the parsha is just it says one of the most complicated words it uses when it talks about the Jewish people. It says Atem Nitzavim Hayam Kulchem. You people are standing in front of me, all of you. Atem means you. Nitzavim means standing. Kulchem means all of you. If I'm standing in front of somebody, wouldn't say all of you. What does that mean, all of you? Why are we saying all of you? So the truth is, there's an interesting vart that I once saw, which I think talks straight to this. And it says that Atem Nitzavim, you're all standing, Kulchen, all of you. What does that mean? That means that you were all standing in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That means that people, one of the problems people have is that they think that my problem, Hashem's not looking out for me. He's looking out for other people or whatever stories. But for me, I'm so bad that Hashem is not interested in me. And that's what the Torah says. Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem. You are all standing in front of me. That means there's no such thing as a person doing something and HaKadosh Baruch Hu not saying that you are the one standing in front of him. So what does that do? That means what happens is, let's just for a second, somebody who thinks that he's too bad, I'm too bad to be in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. One of the things that happened when the Jews left Eretz Yisrael, when the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, so the people were on a much higher level than we are today, and they sinned, and they felt so terrible about their sins. They said that I can't look at HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I can't talk to him anymore. So instead, we got sent out. If they would have cried that one moment, it's brought down. Hashem would have brought them right back into the land of Eretz Yisrael and would have built again the Beis Hamikdash. But due to the fact that they were so close to Hashem and they felt so terrible that about what they did, they couldn't stand up and say. They couldn't stand up and look at HaKadosh Baruch Hu anymore. So instead, we were sent in the gallows for a very long time. So people, now that we're coming up on the new year, we all have to look at ourselves and say to ourselves, what is it that's stopping me from realizing that I am one of God's children? I am a prince. I am God's child. There's nothing that he wouldn't do for me. Because if I realize that I'm HaKadosh Baruch Hu's, that I'm Hashem's a son, that I am a child of Hashem, then I can realize I could ask him for anything. Anything's possible. I won't lose my chance to think of something that I want from him. It's like there was a mashal that I saw once, a parable, that says that a king had a child that was a troublemaker, whatever the story was, and he sent him out of the castle, and the son, made his way to the shuk, to places away from the king, from the castle, to the back alleys of society, I guess you would want to call it, or whatever it would be. And the king one day sent one of his people to go check up what's going on with his son. His son was sitting in tatters on the corner collecting money, I guess, or something along those lines. And the servant came back to tell the king, and the king said, "Tell my son that I'm out there, I would like to help him out." So when he showed up, when the servant came back and said that your father wants to help you out, the king wants to help you out, the son said, "Wonderful, it's getting cold, winter's coming upon us. Please bring me a coat, a very thick coat." He could have asked for anything and be able to get the whole kingdom in front of him, but he asked for a coat. We have to realize now we're coming up with Rosh Hashanah, we could ask for anything from Hashem. Hashem doesn't mind doing anything for us. It's the time of the year, HaKadosh Baruch Hu every year prepares himself to give us anything. So we have to ask for the big stuff. We shouldn't sell ourselves short for the things that we need, for things we want, for the successes we want, for the feelings we want, and for the greatness that we want to accomplish. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should bless us all, that we should make this coming year a year of tremendous success and a year of happiness and a year of goals that actually meet the people that we are, the great people that we are. Good job, Zevi.